is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Untitled Chapter here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm gonna go over Superman. I'm excited about his rework. I've been using him a fair amount. I think he actually is getting introduced into, or his rework is being introduced into PvP for this game, the PvP portion of this game, at like the perfect time, actually, for him to actually be effective with the kit that he has. So I'm very excited. But before I get into that, today is supposed to be the deadline for you guys to submit your kits if you're part of the Ultimate Kit Challenge. Then I'll be able to read over them. But because of the issues I had with the links before, I'm going to make the deadline the 6th. So just, you can do it on Reddit, you can send it to me on Discord, and then there's also a Google Forms link down there below. Just click on that link and you can submit your kit there. So submit your kits, get them in so I can actually read them, and then be able to, I'm going to have a heavy recording day next weekend from like the 12th through the 14th. I'm going to be all alone, and so I'm going to spend all my time just like recording. So please have those in November 6th. Now, you know, this Saturday, just drop it in there. That would be great and greatly appreciated. Next, I drop DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Marvel Future Revolution videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So please like, please subscribe, and if you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Now, I'm a bit frustrated. I'm having to do this video. There is a skin, and in fact, let me go back for a second. They have this 5th anniversary skin that they have that they're like teasing us with. And when this video comes out, that skin will be out today, or that day. But I'm recording this on a Wednesday, so I'm still like 2 days away. And it's infuriating because this is like the Superman 5th anniversary skin. And I want to know what it is. Why is it yellow looking? I don't want to Google it. You know what I mean? Like, I could Google it and figure out what skin it is. But I don't know. I'm being weird. I'm impatient and want it now, but I'm not willing to actually like just Google it for 5 seconds to figure out what it is. I'm a weirdo. In any case, so another thing is that I am legitimately thinking about taking him level 80, and I'm going to rebirth him now. Now, if any of you who like ever watched the channel, this craptastic pajamas that they gave us, I'm still bitter about, but regardless of, just to give the background of the story, I collected enough frags to take him RB1 simply because the Red Sun Superman suit beforehand was so good that I was like, I want to use it more. I don't care if Superman sucks. I'm going to rebirth him so I can use him more. Well, then they changed the skin in the middle of the game like 2 days later and tried to pretend and like nobody would notice. And I got really frustrated, just put Superman on my bench. Now they've done this rework, and I like the rework a lot. And I have his black suit skin. I do enjoy that. I got this one. This is the original one. I like that a lot. I do not like this suit at all. I don't know what they were trying to do, but they didn't do it right. And I love the Superman Beyond look. I like that look a lot. And so I'm going to stick with this one for right now for this video, even though, I mean, the Superman black suit, I mean, I like it. I do. But I think I like the Superman Beyond suit more. So I'm going to just stick with it, with Mr. Old Salt and Pepper. So let's go through his kit. Super strength. Damage to an enemy. Strike again if Superman has no debuff. 75% chance to stun. I love stun, and I love it when it's a secondary thing because on his A1, it actually hits pretty hard now. And having the stun there as an extra thing is awesome, especially since he does out-of-turn attacks. Now, heat vision. Heavy damage and 10% true damage to an enemy. Can't miss. Apply buff immunity and heal immunity. That's not really much of a change from what it was beforehand, and that was a useful skill, especially when you're running up against Harley Quinns and Doves and Cassandra Cains and whoever else you want to name with a buttload of evasions stacked up. This ability would stop them from stacking it up and like take out the damage. Now this ability legitimately kills them. Like this legitimately will take out Harley Quinn, period. Or, I mean, I don't know how strong your Superman is, but I mean, if not kill her, get her pretty damn close. So loving that ability now. Kryptonian Physiology, gain 3 taunts, gain 3 death immunity, and 3 strength ups. 50% chance to use super strength on a random enemy. This is after he buffs. Now, I'm guessing this was intentional. However, he's going to use his super strength, 50% chance to use his super strength after he uses this. And as we go down, in fact, should I go ahead and do this? I'll do his leadership next, so I can kind of explain it. 75% chance to use Kryptonian Physiology and gain damage immunity when an ally receives damage. So when he uses that Kryptonian Physiology, he goes back up here, and then he'll do another super strength attack, which is pretty freaking awesome. That means if you hit anybody on my team, not only am I going to taunt and give myself death immunity and strength ups, but I'm also going to 50-50 chance I'm going to hit you and stun you if you don't have debuff immunity. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Now, passive ability. Superman has an 85% chance to purge all debuffs from himself at the beginning of each of his turns. Also gain 10% true overheal. Now, this before was he would remove one buff for everyone's turn. If you count everyone's turn, that would be 8 debuffs removed. The way that this game works now, that might have been useful back in the day, but the way this game works now, when Riddler gives you like 500 debuffs if you touch him, then getting rid of one at a time isn't going to help anybody. So having it all purge, 85% chance for it to all purge, is awesome. Like, one thing that you can do against Spectre is stack 3 buffs on him, because he only purges 2 before his turn. So if you can stack up like 2 bleeds or heal immunity and debuff immunity and make the last debuff a stun, or give him 3 stun debuffs or whatever, then you can effectively neutralize him for a turn. But having that 2 debuff and he manipulates his turn meter a lot makes it very difficult to keep him down. With Superman, it's going to be very difficult to keep him down with debuffs if he has an 85% chance of purging them all when his turn comes. So absolutely awesome. And then this one, which I already read, Superman has 85% chance to purge all buffs on himself. Also gain to, oh no, I'm sorry. 75% chance to use Kryptonian Physiology and gain damage immunity, which is also like the damage immunity that he gains that he doesn't gain on Kryptonian Physiology, but he's gaining all those buffs plus the damage immunity if you hit somebody on his team. 75% chance of it. And then use Kryptonian Physiology at the start of battle, which makes him a turn 0 taunter, which is now why I want to take him Rebirth 80. Because he, on a different level, like with everyone else, with all my other BB taunters that I love, with my Grundy, Clayface, and my Bardas, their HP pool is at 40,000. His is legitimately at 29,000, right? So a full 10K, 25% less. However, he gives himself damage immunity when anybody gets touched. He hits pretty hard now. He gives himself death immunity, taunt, and strength ups. So as a taunter, he's not as beefy and can't take as much damage, but he can take more damage if he's constantly got death immunity and damage immunity on him. So it's kind of like, it just behooves you to have that. Now I'm going to go ahead and take him into PvP. Let's see. And I'm still on my apple cinnamon for those of you who watched the episode yesterday. I put honey in it. Maybe I should have put brown sugar. Anyway, so now with him being that way, let's see the team we're going to face first. Oh, shocking. I hope you heard the sarcasm dripping from my voice. I can't believe people still, well, I mean, he still has his place. I was about to say, I can't believe people still use Black Flash after he's been so summarily stomped in the face by Aquaman and the anti-turn meter manipulation movement. So let's see. Go ahead and plop Superman in, turn 0 taunter, and he's thick enough and strong enough to be a taunter against negative affinities. So I'm okay with that. Then I'll put Aquaman in just to mess with Black Flash, and I'm also going to put Jace Fox in there because I think I wasn't fair to him in the very beginning. His A1, when he does get that 3rd hit based on terminated manipulation, for some reason it cracks. And then I'm still on my kick of not wanting to use Spectre, which is just making my life more difficult, and I don't know why I do these things to myself. Maybe I don't love myself enough. But I'm tempted to put in, you know what would be an infuriating team? And maybe I'll try that another time. Let's go ahead and put Tara in to protect against Harley Quinn. Trying to think of some combination of Superman, Barda, Tara. Aquaman would be good for the damage. No, but Aquaman could give damage immunity on his A2, right? Right? Would this be the most infuriating combination of people to go against because you would never, ever be able to do all the damage? Let's see. Maybe this will be my beefy go second team. The first go second team was Aquaman because you can't crit when Aquaman is at lead. Barda, Terra, Barda for the stamina ups and the HP. Oh, he hits so much better now. Barda for the stamina ups to increase the HP pool. Terra for the agility ups so that physical damage doesn't do as much damage. And now Superman is fully buffed. He has all his buffs removed, as well as Barda. That's, ooh, no. Oh, Spectre, I hate you so much. I feel like I shouldn't have autoed that. Oh, Spectre. We're going to go at him again. Don't worry about it, though. So the first thing we need to do, now that I've had my fun being a moron, first thing we need to do, we're going to leave Aquaman in. We're going to leave Terra in to protect against Harley Quinn. And clearly the Aquaman is there to attack Black Flash, give us all turn meter up, basically, whenever anything goes down. Now I want Now, another thing that I would do in this situation when I'm dealing with Black Flash now, I literally put like Cassandra Cain, Aquaman, and Jace Fox because they're all solid, especially if Aquaman is running at lead. Jace Fox becomes that much better as a tank or as a taunter. He's already pretty good, but he becomes that much better. And Jace Fox will do a pretty good job of attacking. Cassandra Cain, she will be missed, so she'll attack Black Flash as well. And then Aquaman will give everybody turn meter up. So that is usually one way, or not usually, but that's one way that I handle Black Flash now. But I'm sure you guys have 100 different ways now that Aquaman has been introduced. So I want a physical. I need a physical that is going to ruin Spectre's day. And the physical I'm leaning towards is going to be Dr. Poison. Now, this is a haphazardly built team, I'm going to say, first of all. They don't really have this team, and maybe I should go into this philosophy more. In fact, I did say in Wednesday's episode, technically Thursday's episode, I was going to try to do a PvP series because I go into the characters and I feel like I should do more with the with dealing with their abilities and with their synergies. And so I was going to try to start a PvP series, like just talking about it, just blah-blahing about it. Let's see. Actually, I think I want to remove their awareness first. Although if Dr. Poison goes, their awareness is not that important. Let's go ahead, purge that stun buff. So in any case, I do want to do that series. She's going to smack them real fast. Hooray. And now we can hopefully say bye-bye to, damn, Spectre. Oh, no. Spectre has 3 bleeds. I can just go ahead, pop that stun on there. Oh, he died from the bleeds anyway. What's up? And then I'll put this on auto. So what I could do is make a series and just go through with, like, I don't know, the last 4 characters I did a review for, or one that you guys have questions about, and then just do like synergies and building around those teams. Because the reason I brought this up all in the first place is because this team was built based on roles, not based on synergies. Meaning I needed Terra to debuff for the debuff immunity so that we would be protected against Harley Quinn. So that's how I handled her. I needed Aquaman to deal with Black Flash. That's how we handled him. I needed Superman to protect them all. He's my taunter in this scenario. And then I needed Dr. Poison to be my damage dealer. She's the one who's going to take out Spectre and Black Flash, hopefully before they get a chance to take out us. So their synergies, the synergy worked in the sense of, for example, because of Aquaman getting hit, that manipulation gives us a chance to go ahead and set up and go before them, but you know what I mean, go before them. And then I can do my thing. I can do my damage. I can get them out of the paint. But that's that's not really even like a synergy. That is just what he does for the rest of the team. But when it comes to synergies, i.e., let's go ahead and build a synergy team right now, and then I'll call it a video. Or not a synergy team. Some synergies with Superman, put it that way. Because there is one that I love to run him with. I cannot go against Wonder Girl. Not even trying to have that headache right now. Martian Manhunter. So one of the synergies I was thinking about, and one whose video I'm going to do very soon, is Kilowog. Kilowog is awesome. And I could put him on this team. Superman takes damage as a taunter. He gets empowered strength ups. He hits even harder. Arcus can't take out Superman because of the damage and the death and all those other immunities. Spectre is the one I'm having to worry about here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to use Kilowog in this situation. There's a way to beat that team with this, but I want to use Kilowog and some other characters that synergize with him well. Ugh. Actually, I should be able to make this work. I don't need Aquaman and I don't need Dr. Poison. We'll put Kilowog in there because Kilowog used to be the Azrael neutralizer. Oh, only problem is Kilowog is not an Earthling. All right, so Kilowog. We're going to still leave Terra in there for the debuff immunity. And now I need to find a way to get to Spectre. Spectre's my problem right here. Without using Spectre. Riddler? I haven't used Riddler in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and try to use Riddler. The synergy here being, and this is not even all synergies, right? But Kilowog goes well with him because Kilowog gives empowered strength ups when someone takes a critical shot. If Superman's a taunter, I love running Kilowog with Barda as well. And with, I want to say Grundy and Clayface, but I think Clayface is special damage. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I love running him with taunters when it's allowed, when I'm able to, just because he gives those empowered strength ups to taunters, and taunters aren't typically heavy hitters. Your Power Girls and your Arcuses can be exceptions to the rule, but they're also glass cannons, so you're not really using them as your typical taunter, or at least not my typical taunter. So Kilowog is also hella fast. So let's go ahead and just stun Azrael and reduce their turn meters. This is a good look. It said, oh, Spectre didn't go off. I thought for sure Spectre was going to go off when Barda went down. Let's go ahead and call assist, gain true sight, death immunity, 75% chance to cast. But, well, I can do this right now and not have to worry about a retaliation. And then, oh, yes. That is what's up. I love you, Riddler. So, in any case, let's go ahead and give you more empowered strength ups and then let you loose. So, basically, I really do like Superman. One of the synergies I put in was Kilowog, and Kilowog actually will have a event at the end of the month. So I'm going to do a video about him, and I think he's really, 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 really great. Superman, since his rework, he hits decent, like above average. He's a solid hitter, solid retaliator. He buffs like mad whenever anyone on the team gets hit. He has a high survivability. Like, I think the one true weakness that Superman has in this game right now, and granted there are other options and you take him in certain situations, but the true weaknesses for him right now are Wonder Girl and Spectre. You don't want to take him in those matches. Other than that, I mean, of course, there's probably some other situations where there would be just someone who is better, but I think he would work in most of them. So it was actually a really good rework. Like, I've been playing with him since, like, for about a week now, and he's not always at the top of my list of the leads that I'm going to use whenever I start playing, but he's up there. Like, he's really, really, really good. I mean, hell, maybe a top 5 lead in the game. Do I have to redo that list now? In any case, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.